Good morning, students. Have you completed yesterday's classwork and homework? Did you understand what we learned yesterday? We learned the chapter lesson number 2, polynomial. We recalled the things which portions we recall the previous years, constant term, then variables, terms, monomial, binomial, trinomial, polynomial. Then yesterday we learned about degree of the polynomial and what is the coefficient of the polynomial, correct? So what do you mean by the degree of the polynomial? Do you remember? What is that? Degree of the polynomial means the highest power of the variable, correct? Highest power of the variable. Then monomial means what? Monomial is a polynomial with only one term. Next, binomial means 2 terms, trinomial means 3 terms, right? So yesterday we completed exercise 2.1, 1, 2, 3 question. Today I am going to do 3 and 4 and 5, okay? Shall I write the question over there? So see, exercise 2.1, I am going to do the 4th question. What is the 4th question? Shall I read the question? Write the degree of each of the following polynomials. 4 polynomials is given. We want to write the degree of the polynomial. Degree of the polynomial means what we want to write? Power of the variable, highest power of the variable. So shall I write that one? That polynomials I am going to write 5x cube plus 4x square plus 7x. Second one 4 minus y square. Third one 5t minus root 7. Fourth one 3. So how will you do that one? This is a polynomial having the variable x, right? What is the power of highest power we want? Here what is the power of x? 3. Here what is the power of x? 2. Here what is the power of x? Simply x means the power is 1, correct? So how will you write? Shall I write the solution over there? Here. So highest power of the variable is equal to 3. So degree of the polynomial is equal to 3. You have to write like this step. The highest power of the variable is equal to 3. So the degree of the polynomial is equal to 3. Then can you say what about the second one? Second one what? What is the variable? Y is the variable. What is the power of that? 2. So what is the degree? Degree 2. Correct? Then here 5t minus root 7. Simply t means the power is 1, right? So degree is what? Degree 1. Then simply 3 means how we will write? Yesterday we discussed this one. Do you remember? 3 means 3 into 1. This 1 means any variable raised to 0, that y raised to 0. Correct. Then what is the power of y? Degree 0. Understood? So how will you find out the degree? Highest power of the variable, always that will be a whole number. That means 0, 1, 2, 3 like that numbers only will come. Okay. The next question, classify the following as linear, quadratic and cubic polynomial. What do you mean by linear polynomial? Linear polynomial means degree 1. Quadratic means degree 2. Cubic means degree 3. Shall I write that question over there? Question number 5. First one x square plus x. Second one x minus x cube. Third one y plus y square plus 4. Fourth one 1 plus x fifth one 3t, sixth one r square, seventh one 7x cube. We want to see which one is linear out of this, which one is linear, which one is quadratic and which one is cubic. See here, what is the highest power? 2. So this is what? It is a quadratic. Correct. This is a quadratic polynomial. You should write the bracket, the reason degree 2. Here what is the degree? Highest power is 3. So this is cubic. Here the highest power is 2. So it is also a quadratic. Here x power is 1. So it is linear. Here 3t, simply t means the power is 1. So it is also linear. R square, 2 coming. So power 2 means it is quadratic. Here 7x cube, cube coming. So it is a cubic polynomial. Correct? So degree 1 means it is linear, degree 2 means it is quadratic, degree 3 means it is cubic. You should write these two sums in your homework note. Okay? So the next thing, next one we are going to learn about zero of a polynomial. Zero of a polynomial. See, usually polynomials we are denoting with p of x, q of x or r of x, like that we are denoting generally. Okay, p of x means it is a polynomial with variable x. Suppose p of t means what? It is a polynomial with variable t. Okay, for example, here I am going to do, I am having a polynomial, p of x is equal to 5x cube minus 2x square plus 3x minus 2. Okay, I want to find out p of 1. I want to find out p of 1. That means in place of x I wrote 1. In place of x I wrote 1. That means here also wherever x is there, there you must put x as 1. So here see 5, instead of x I should put what? 1 cube minus 2 into 1 square plus 3 into 1 minus 2. So what is the answer? 5 into 1 cube means 1 into 1 into 1. 1 multiplied by 1 itself means what is answer? The 1. So 1 into 1 into 1 is 1. Minus 2 into 1 square means 1 into 1. That is also 1. Plus 3 into 1 means 3 minus 2. So 5 into 1 5 minus 2 plus 3 minus 2. Okay, 5 minus 2, what is that one? 3 plus 3 minus 2. What is 3 plus 3? 6. 6 minus 2 means 4. This is our answer. So what is our p of 1? When x is equal to 1, then p of 1 is equal to what? X is equal to 1 means p of 1 is what? 4. That means if we are applying some value for x means in that polynomial wherever x is there, there we have to put instead of x that number. For suppose for example here itself I am going to use x is equal to 0. The same polynomial I am taking and writing x is equal to 0. Then what we want to write? P of 0. That means wherever x is there, there we want to put x as 0. So 5 into 0 cube minus 2 into 0 square plus 3 into 0 minus 2, which is equal to 0 raised to any number means answer will be 0 only. And 5 into 0 means that is also 0, because 0 multiplied by any number we will get the answer as 0. So I will write here 5 into 0 minus 2 into 0 plus 3 into 0 minus 2. 5 into 0 0, 2 into 0 0 plus 3 into 0 0 minus 2. 0 plus or minus 0 means it is also 0 only. So what is my final answer? Answer is minus 2. Understood? So, instead of x I given 0, so wherever x is there in the polynomial, there I applied 0. So, I got the answer as minus 2. Again I will choose one more number, x is equal to minus 1. Then what is your answer? That means in the polynomial, instead of x we want to put minus 1, right? So, p of minus 1 will come. What is p of minus 1? 5 into minus 1, because negative sign also there, so we want to put inside a bracket. Minus 1 the whole cube, minus 2 into minus 1 the whole square, plus 3 into minus 1 minus 2, which is equal to 5 into minus 1 the whole cube. What do you mean by minus 1 the whole cube? That means minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1, correct? Minus into minus, plus 1 into 1, 1. So, 1 into minus 1, what is that one? 1 into minus 1, 1 into 1, 1, and plus into minus, minus. So, minus 1 is the answer, correct? This is minus 1 the whole cube. So, what is minus 1 the whole square? That is minus 1 into minus 1. What is that one? Minus into minus, plus 1 into 1, 1. So, how I will write here? 5 into minus 1 the whole cube means minus 1, minus 2 into minus 1 the whole square means 1, plus and minus. So, the answer will be minus 3 into 1, 3, minus 2. So, 5 into minus 1, what is that? Minus 5. Minus 2 into 1, 2, minus 3, minus 2. See, here all the sign is negative. So, how we will subtract this? What we want to do? We should take negative sign outside and we should add all the numbers. 5 plus 2 plus 3 plus 2. So, what is the answer? Minus 5 plus 2, 7, 7 plus 3, 10, 10 plus 2, 12. So, minus 12 is my answer. So, if it is x is equal to minus 1 means what is the p of minus 1 value? Minus 12. So, how we will apply that one? If we are having some values for x means in the polynomial wherever x is there we want to apply that number. Okay. Then can you do one exercise sum related to that? So, exercise 2.2, the first question I will do. Three part is there, I will do 2 part, you should do one as homework, okay. So, here I am going to write the polynomial p of x is equal to exercise 2.2, first one, p of x is equal to 5x minus 4x square plus 3. Second part I will do, x is equal to minus 1, next part x is equal to 2. X is equal to 0 is there, that you should do as homework, okay. So, x is equal to minus 1 means what we want to find out? P of minus 1, that is 5 into minus 1 minus 4 into minus 1 the whole square plus 3, that means wherever x is there we want to apply minus 1, okay. So, 5 into minus 1 minus 5 minus 4 into minus 1 the whole square means 1, because minus into minus it's plus 1, we already did it, okay. So, plus 3, minus 5, minus 4, plus 3, see minus 5, minus 4, same sign. So, we should take what? Minus sign outside and add the numbers, minus 9 will come, right. Minus 9 plus 3, minus 9 plus 3, opposite signs, then what we should do? We should subtract it and put biggest number sign. So, minus 6, because 9 minus 3 is 6 and biggest number sign is negative. So, I got p of minus 1 as what? Minus 6. Next here I want to do p of 2, that means wherever x is there we want to apply 2. So, 5 into 2 minus 4 into 2 square plus 3. What is 5 into 2? 10 minus 4 into what is 2 square? 2 square is 4 plus 3. So, 10 minus 4 4s are 16 plus 3, that is 10 minus 16. What is 10 minus 16? 10 having the sign plus and 16 having the sign minus. So subtracted. So 16 minus 10, 6 you will get, and put biggest number sign. What is that one? Minus 6 plus 3. Here also different sign coming, right? So we want to subtract it and put biggest number sign. So 6 minus 3, 3, and what is the biggest number? 6 is the biggest number, so its sign is negative, so our answer is minus 3. Do you understand how I did this? How? Instead of x we want to apply the given value, then we will get a value for the polynomial. Okay. So today you have the homework exercise 2.1, 4th Roman letter and 5th Roman letter, and exercise 2.2, first Roman letter, first one, x is equal to 0 also. Okay. I hope everyone understood the class. Thank you children. Today itself you have to complete your homework and classwork. It's very compulsory, you must complete today itself. Okay. Thank you children.